How's it going, guys? And there's Tifa with what I hopefully would be a weekly thing where we can upload a deck profile of what we played over the weekend. Unfortunately for this one, we were only able to play with a friend during their stream, so I'm going to do a deck profile of what I was playing. First, I want to tell you guys, thank you very much for all support throughout the channel. We are doing more and more of Digimon content throughout the week and throughout the months as the BT07 format keep on going. If you guys are new, I do ask if you guys do enjoy the content, make sure to hit the like and to hit the subscribe, and make sure to hit the little bell if you guys want to get notified for more content coming up in the future. We're here. If you see in the background, it's already got my playmat all ready for you guys to see the deck profile. This is pretty much this is a big net deck. But what I have been playing with, kind of tweaked it very little bit to more of me playing what I wanted to play in the deck that the person was not playing beforehand. This is a Leopardmon hybrid featured really heavily by the DPP channel. I'm gonna have their link down below, plus the videos that they have played the Leopardmon. And what I really thought was really fun is that it does bring out the hybrids from like under them. So I found that really fun for especially for like this format, like utilizing the blue hybrid engine to stun the opponents. So I'm gonna go hop right into the deck profile, and big like shout out to the DPP channel for having amazing content, amazing deck profiles, and amazing gameplay, plus well thought out gameplays of their tournaments. I have really been enjoying them and hope that you guys can go and check them out because they are fantastic. But on that being said, we're gonna hop into the deck profile, and I'm really sorry for my stumbling and my ums all throughout the like episode, but hope you guys can hang on. I'll see you guys there. And hey guys, so here we have the deck that we're going to be going over, and we're just gonna go through it as we go along and kind of like explain a little bit what each thing does. So first of all, 4 of the Digimon from BT07, once returned as the like inheritable whenever you play a Digimon from the sources, you're able to gain 1 memories, essentially making your Leopardmon 3 cost, which is really fun. Especially pretty much works as any other like level 6, so you can play it if you are reset to 3. Like evolve into the Leopardmon for 4, gain 1 memory like off of the Pokemon. If you have like multiple of these on the field, you're able to reduce the cost by a lot, so really does help out your deck by making your Leopardmon really cheap. And the one of like Upamons, when your opponent has no sources, you do draw a card, really good. One of you do draw like a lot from just the like Upamon, because you're going to pretty much strip every resources off of your opponent's like Digimon, so it's gonna be really helpful. 4 of the Pokemon, really good essential card, especially for the BT7 format, where on play you're able to search the top 5 and snag a tamer and a hybrid from the top 5, always getting you a +1. Plus, if you evolve on top of the tamer, you do gain 2 memory, essentially making all of your hybrids technically free for the turn. If you have more than 1 out, you pretty much gain memory and you just steamroll through there. 4 of the first Strivemons, I believe this is from BT4. Yep, the BT4 Strivemon. I had to make sure because there's like 5, like there's like 3 Strivemons right now. They're running around. The BT4 Stravi on play, look at the top 3, grab a blue tamer and a hybrid. Your deck pretty much runs blue tamers and hybrids, so a lot of times this becomes a +1, just like the Pokemon. Really good. Can just grab you like a hybrid, always great. Plus, if you bring it out from the Leopardmon, the on play does go off, so you get to gain more like advantage that way, and it gives you another free body. This is 3 of the Madoki Betamon and 3 of the Siakomons. This is for the meta at the moment, since there are no side decks officially just yet. These can always go like into your side deck or play 2 and 2 of each and then side into more. This will stop your opponent from gaining memory, and this will stop the reduction of their cost. This is really good for the hybrid engines, really good for to oppose the opponent's Pokemons, where they will gain 2 memory and now they have to pay the default 2 and keep on going with figuring them both out, with which I have done. Never swing with these. Leave them up all the time. They will give you so much value throughout the game that you pretty much only want to go for an OTK kind of play at the end of it, or just slowly pick your opponent out and not let your opponents play the game as you continue gaining more and more value from your like I did. This is a slower deck, but does keep going off as the turns go by, which you do have to be careful with the different matchups. This is, we're going up to the level 4s. Leopardmon, I saw that the DPP channel was running, I believe 3 or 2, I don't remember, but I couldn't find another level 4 that was worth putting into this spot, so I kept the Leopardmons. On deletion, you do gain 2, so if you ever crash, if you want to get free memory, just crash into their security. If it dies, fantastic, you can keep extending your plays. If not, it does get jamming, and if they want to get rid of it, they do lose, like your like opponent does lose his to memory. Be careful because of the memory stoppers, really, like the Medoki Betamon, as well as not Leopardmon. Oh my god, what's the purple one? I can't remember the one, but the ones that stop you from gaining memory, be careful of those. But the Leopardmon does become really helpful, where they don't really want to attack onto it if they don't want to pretty much like end their turn. Next, we're going to the hybrid package, which is what I've been like excited for since the beginning of this game, where they revealed like hybrids. Kumamon. When Digivolve, you get to strip one of the sources from your opponents. Like Digimon, this does go on top of a tamer for 2. With the Pokemon, it becomes free. Great to just put like on top of your Tommies, on top of your 2-drops, or just on top of your level 3s. Really does help out a lot. You do have to run them because you need to run the hybrids, plus it's great for like OTK. It's better than the Leopardmon, a little weaker, but better than the Leopardmon, just because it is the same thing, 1,000 less, but can still swing. Plus it does more than just become a 5,000 body. Next, 3 of the most annoying cards in the most annoying hybrid at the moment for in blue. The Korikakumon. If this goes on top of a Tommy or on top of another hybrid, you can freeze one of your opponent's like Digimon that has no sources. So essentially, you are putting this on top of a Kumamon or on top of a Tommy when you really want to freeze like something on the field. Freezing, making it so that they can attack or block for until the end of the next turn, making their turns pretty much not be able to do much, relieving a lot of the pressure that's being sent to you by a lot. Really love this card. Really annoying to play against. Really annoying. Really sad when you see your opponent's not able to do much, and you're like, I'm gonna keep getting like advantage. Four of the Beowulfmon, your level 5 hybrids. When he attacks, you can return a level 4 or below to your hand to bounce back any like Digimon on your opponent's field that has the same level. Correct, yes. And then you trash. I just have to make sure. These are still new cards to me, so I just have to make sure that I got all of the effects right. As long as you both with on top of, actually, as long as he swings, you're able to bounce back a level 4 from like underneath him, which doesn't have to be a hybrid. Nope, I have to return a hybrid, which is even better because like half the deck is a hybrid. So return a hybrid, which could be your Strabi, which means you can replay them again, or get back the Korikaku so that you can use them again to recycle, to bounce back, to kind of slow your opponent down as much as you can, and then keep on going with it. This can also go on top of your hybrids that are the level 4s for a reduced cost of you reduce the cost by 2, like essentially going on top of it for 1. So really good for if you only have 3 memory, you can go the Korikaku for 2, the Beowulf 1 for 1, swing, return the Korikaku, so you get so much board presence with just the Beowulfmon being that good. I was thinking about running the other Beowulfmon from BT4. Could not find any space for it. When he has a hybrid underneath him, he becomes during your opponent's turn they cannot be attacked. So kind of gives you a free jammer, but that's fine. Don't really need that at the moment. I haven't found any space for it. The boss monster for this deck is gonna be Leopardmon or Leopardmon, how I like to say really badly on purpose. Leopardmon or Leopardmon. When you Digivolve, you get to bring out a level 4 or below from its sources onto the field. Get the on-play effect. Fantastic. All of your level 4s gain jamming. He himself has jamming. This pretty much makes it so that... Oh no, he doesn't have jamming. I thought he did. No, during your turn, all level 4s do get jamming. So, you can leave him alive. He's great. Fantastic. Not the real boss monster of Blue Hybrid, but love seeing him shine since he hasn't had much of a leeway since, I believe, BT1 he came out. But I'm so glad that that somebody found a way to make him good, and then I'm like, I kind of want to try it out, and I have really been enjoying him as the boss monster while playing this deck. Next to your tamers, you're gonna be running 2 Davis. Davis looks at the top 3 when it's on play. At a blue or green, blue and green Digimon, you don't run any green, so you will always get your blue hybrids. Always essential. He resets you to 3 in the beginning of your turn as well. The main kid on the block, Tommy Himi. Tommy should have gotten hit. Absolutely. On play, you strip 3 sources. That's stupid. 3 is way too much. But on play, he does strip 3. But because he has a inheritable, so if you have him underneath your hybrids, you get to free something that has no sources. So Tommy gets rid of 3. Your the Kumamon goes on top of him for 2. That's your 4th source. Go on top of the Kumamon for the Korikakumon. Now he freezes something. Then when you attack with the Korikakumon, you can freeze another thing that has no sources. Really stupid. Tommy, busted. Don't know why he's a thing. More ways to strip your opponent's like sources. Sora and Joe. Sora and Joe, really dumb. Especially in this deck, because you do gain 2 memory for if your opponent has a Digimon with no sources, which is what you're doing. Plus, a lot of people are playing the Pokemon, so they either have to swing out with the Pokemons or just let me gain 2 memory for each of them. So that's great. Not for each of them, but for them having it. Plus, when you attack with a blue Digimon, which your entire deck is, you can suspend this to strip 2 of your opponent's sources of 1 Digimon. So this is helping out your Tommy play, so you're able to freeze like something afterwards. So if Tommy is being used like as a source, attack with the Korikaku, tap the Sora and Joe so that you can strip 2 more. Then you're able to hit them with the Tommy so that they can attack with that like Digimon. Really cool. Really stupid. Really annoying. And last but not least, 3 of the Matt Makishita from the structure deck. He's just a 2-drop. He does work as a mini like Sora and Joe. It only gains you 1 memory if your opponent has a Digimon with no sources. If you have this and the Story Joe, you are able to gain 3, which is great. If you have the multiples, you start to gain so much more memory in the late game as well. So I just really had to sneeze. The Holly Memory Boost. On play, you can trash 2 and you can freeze another thing that has no sources. So this, with your Sword and Joe, with everything in your deck that strips the sources, makes it so that you always are freezing a Digimon on the field, lending you more and more turns. The Blue Memory Boost was thought of, but the Holly Memory Boost just does a lot more with this deck, so I like it at 4. 2 of the like Absolute Blast works like a works like the what's can't remember works like Grotto Star in a way where first of all on the main effect is that you get to trash one of your opponent's like sources, and you get to bottom deck, not return to hand, but bottom deck a Digimon with no sources. So if there is a problematic card on the field, you can just put it right into the bottom like of the deck. Or if they hit it like off of the security, you can like bottom deck either the Pokemon or like anything that has no sources, which is really really good. And last but not least, the big ol' the big old freaking ice wall that is at 1 at the moment, so we're only playing 1. Does gain you 2 memory if they hit it off of the security, but it also stalls you for a turn, so it does helpful. It is very helpful. The deck that DPP was playing was not playing the like ice wall. I just wanted to try it since it's at 1, so might as well try it. I do want to try fits a Hammer Spark in here. I haven't found a way to fit it in just yet. It is pretty tight, but I will be trying to play around with this deck. Let me know what you guys think of the deck so far. If you guys want the original deck profile for this that has what they actually played, go check the DPP channel for that. But on that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you guys in the next Monday for see what we play for like our locals. Until next time, bye.